Right, let's take you to the Western Cape, where a West Coast man arrested for allegedly murdering a 13-year-old remains behind bars after appearing in court this morning. The suspect is said to have confessed to killing the boy. Body parts were found in a drain pipe on his property in Klaver. The case has caused outrage in the town, with community members protesting outside court. For more on this, we're joined by eNCA reporter Ronald Masinda to tell us a bit more. Baranza, we heard reports of police firing rubber bullets or stun grenades or something to disperse the crowd. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, the situation is a lot calmer now, Maseko, but what actually happened was many protesters who are gathered outside of the police station were demanding for the release of Daniel Smith. He is the man accused of killing the young 13-year-old. But what we can tell you this hour, and this is from unconfirmed reports, the police are continuing their investigation at the crime scene, and there may possibly be other remains. We don't know at this stage whether or not those remains belong to the young 13-year-old or possibly other people. But just for more clarity on this particular matter and what has been happening here, we are joined by the member of the CPF here in Klaver. Thank you so much, Mr. Fortuin, for your time. And just on that particular point, we did go to the crime scene. It's heavily guarded. We do know that one of the reasons is because the fear is people might want to set the house alight, but also there's possibility of more remains. Tell us more.
Yes, we, as the police and the police forum, we were actually furious that the community go to that house and burn it down. But they, this morning and every day, they recover some more evidence to bring this guy to book for what he have done to in our community and also to that child. But they also look into more in other cases also. They investigate, and the investigation going more wider than we expected to go to.
We've heard reports of missing children. How many are we talking about here in terms of the years? How far does their missing bodies take back?
Yeah, we in 2019 we had Geneva, the 11-year-old daughter who get lost, and we still looking for her. She's still missing. And then in 2020 we had Janine Bottom. It's a mother of a child. I think she's around about 30 years old, and she's also still missing. And we also, the police is looking into that also while we were here.
People are saying that it was known that this man practiced satanic rituals. Surely that was a red flag. Why wasn't it addressed?
Yeah, but all these issues come out now in the investigation. If these issues are raised before, then we will have to address it prior to this, what is happening now. This is.
In your view, did the police do their work properly in this matter?
Yeah, what happens is that the community and also the parents complain that when they come to the police station on Wednesday night, they wasn't addressed properly, and also the issue wasn't addressed properly. But after that, we all as a community, we look into and we address this issue as a community.
You have to answer my question, sir. Did the police do their job properly?
No, sir. I can tell you from my experience they didn't do that. They worked properly, but we will address this after what happened now.
And just lastly, in terms of what we are seeing, we saw very ugly scenes early on. Obviously, people are very angry, and many saying that, this has happened before. Surely, as a member of the CPF, you also have the responsibility of trying to address these issues.
Yeah, you see, we call some community meetings, but the community didn't pitch up for community meetings. And now this is actually for us the chance to address some other issues, and also to bring them to accountable, especially the community to bring accountable, so that they can come to community meetings and we can address this together. We can't address it as only the CPF. The CPF is compiled with some community leaders, but we as the community and the community leaders out there must also come on board with the CPF and the police.
Right, Damas Fortuin, that is the chairperson of the CPF here in Klaver. Still a lot lot of people around Masego, and we're not sure as to this stage when they are planning on leaving, but they have vowed that come the 26th of April, they'll come here in their numbers.
All right, Ronald Masinda, let's leave it there for now. He's out in Klaver, where that man appeared in court for allegedly killing a 13-year-old boy and dismembering his body.